Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today on Ballin Builds, we're finally back on the 1967 crew cab four-door build, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm just excited to finally be working on it. It's been raining like crazy. As you can see, we got our temporary roof.
Tarp roof.
We've been wanting to freaking throw and do the roof and combine the roofs together and make it flat, but it's been raining. We were going to do it out of sheet metal. Sheet metal rain equals rust. We didn't want that. But today, I think we're actually going to start on the bed.
Yeah, exactly. Super excited for us throwing on this bed. We were going to do the roof, but as he said, we didn't want it to rust because if we didn't finish it all and get it all primed and it started raining, it would just rust out and then we'd have to clean off all the rust. And sometimes that can be a pain. So we're jumping onto this bed. A lot of you guys have been asking what our plan is for the bed. Some of you guys thought we should do a flat bed because you were worried it'd be too short. We measured it out and we think it's going to be the perfect length. We are going to have to shorten this bed, but we've done it a few times. We have some tips and tricks. So fingers crossed we can shorten it up good. Let's walk over there and we'll explain what our rough idea is.
There's a bar down here and these ratchet strap holes. That's what I call them. I don't know. There's probably an actual term for them. Anyways, we think that would be really good to take in this part of the bed. I was originally thinking we'd go a little bit closer to the edge. After we thought about it a little more, we think it'd be better to come over here. That way you have this piece that's solid and the bar down there, so it'll actually give it strength so it won't twist or anything like that.
Yeah, it should be pretty simple. So we'll just we'll measure out the distance, how long this bed's actually going to need to be. I don't imagine it's going to need much shortened, maybe 8 inches to a foot. We'll mark out 2 straight lines, cut them up, slide it together and weld it up. All right, well, we got this cut out. It's looking pretty good. We were able to get both cuts parallel. We lined up this line with the laser to make sure it was fairly straight. Then we measured off the 16 inches, marked it all, cut it. It doesn't really matter if these are a little bit crooked or if they're perfectly straight. These ones are pretty close to straight, but as long as they both match. If one's crooked like this, the other one needs to be crooked like that, so they reattach. So now we need to go ahead. We need to do the same thing on the other side. We need to pull out some of this stuff. And we need to cut this second wall right here. We'll have to cut along the whole floor. We may end up cutting it a little bit different. We'll see. But it's coming apart. Coming apart pretty good. It was a lot more than the original 8 to 12 inches we thought. Ended up being around 16 inches out, but that's okay. It should all work out good. Yo. All right, guys, so now we got to see if we can lift out this 351 Windsor motor. We got both sides cut, so we need to jump up in there and start cutting out the middle. But we'll see if we're strong enough because this thing is going to be pretty heavy.
I ate my eggs this morning and sausage.
So he's got gas, in other words. What the We'll see if he can lift, but he's definitely got gas. Oh, my size is liftable. Well, guys, we tried lifting the engine. Turns out Braden was all gas, no muscle. So we weren't able to get it out. We have a cherry picker at the garage, so tomorrow we'll bring back the cherry picker, pull that out. But what we can do now is we'll go ahead and cut those strips out, take out that middle section, bring that side in, line it up, tack weld it, and then that way tomorrow, once we get this out, we should be good to unbolt it and throw it directly on the frame over there. So that's kind of the game plan. Cut some straight lines. Hopefully they're fairly straight, and then we'll continue from there. That's the plan.
Easy.
Well, guys, we got it cut. The Sawzall was the way to go. It cuts a lot quicker, about as straight. We are gonna see now though how good they line up. Hopefully pretty good.
We're gathered here for the marriage
of these
of a
two
shorter
pieces.
bed.
time for the other side.
Somebody did poop welds.
Well, Braden was supposed to flapper disc. You can see he flapper disked up here, and then I guess down there it just didn't. So those welds probably got no.
Your cut wasn't as straight as my side.
I got both sides. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do the other side now. Awesome, guys, we got both sides tacked up. As you can see, it kind of burned through the primer a little bit. The other side we did a better job cleaning it up, but that's okay. They're just tack welds.
It'll grind, it'll grind.
Eventually we'll go through and fully weld those, and then they'll be body worked, of course. But now we're actually ready to remove this bed and put it over there to see how it looks. We may end up having to trim some off the rear, but we'll find out once we actually lift it and carry it over there. But first, we need to pull out this engine, and we have the engine puller today, so let's pull it out.
Yeah, this motor is extremely heavy. It's got some water in it.
If we can get that out, we may have to remove this rear bumper, and then we can actually take the bed and try putting it on.
Easy, easy.
Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff's been removed. We've got one chain across. Usually it's kind of an X, but we'll send it, see how it works.
We're gonna try it. After scraping knuckles and
everything,
wrists on the stupid freaking frame, we got it loose.
It is loose, and it doesn't feel like it's too heavy. We were able to detach it from the bumper, so we'll be able to just lift the bed and hopefully set it on right there. No questions asked.
Hopefully no pain or lower back problems after it.
We'll find out.
Oh! It smashed my wiener between. Oh! Oh! Oh, dude, my nutsuckers right there.
Awesome, guys. We got it set in place. It's actually looking pretty good. On this side, it's pretty lined up. On that side, if you look at it, that rear corner is high for some reason. So we need to do some adjusting, getting it all balanced out. But I think we're going to start with this side and get to mounting it.
I think so too. We'll start with the front. We'll get it lined up where it needs to be, and then we'll run a line across right on the ridge of this, all the way back. Make sure it's nice and level. If this needs to go up or down, should be able to tell. And then we'll mount the rear. And then we'll hop over to that side and do the same thing.
And then take a nap. All right, guys, we're gonna pull this extension cord across to see if the lines are straight. Oh, it's kind of hard.
Kind of heavy.
Yeah, maybe this won't work. All right, so this rear needs to come down a little bit. We're just gonna notch the frame right there, let it set a little bit lower, and then we should be pretty close on this side. Then if it is, we'll build some brackets to mount the rest of this side, and then we'll work on that side, getting it lined up. All right, guys, so this is the other front corner mount for right there. These other sides are all tacked. We need to throw one up there. But I just want to show you guys, Braden's finally got his gas system tuned up nice and working. And they're not the prettiest welds, but a lot better than normal. You guys might be right. This might be the way to go. Gas setup. At the actual shop, though, with the Vulcans, we don't have gas. So we probably stick with that for now just because it's simpler, cheaper. But now we're going to go ahead and throw this mounting bracket under there on that front corner. Then this should all be tacked in place. Guys, it's looking sweet. We ended up getting it all lined up. We ended up tacking it into position just for now. As you can see, we got our front mounts right there, and it's just tack welded there. We need to go ahead now and make some mounts for the rear. We're gonna throw some 1x2 right here, drill a hole through it, and use this with a bolt to bolt it down right there. Then back here on the very rear, we're going to do another one that'll come down the side, use one of these mini holes, and it'll bolt back here. That way it should have 6 mounting points. So I'm gonna start building those mounts. Braden ran to Ace to get the hardware so we can actually bolt this thing on. So let's get to building some mounts. Awesome, we went ahead and threw on these mounts. They're looking really good. It's all bolted down and ready to ride. We went ahead and even welded on the nuts on the back side so that we don't have to worry about getting a wrench on them. They're just a little bit simpler.
Unless be super strong and you break the welds.
That is possible too.
If you're that strong though, just break the bolt and then it'll come off easier. Anyways, we're gonna throw the tailgate on.
Yep, so now we gotta go ahead and put the tailgate on. We have all the hardware and everything we need to mount it. The previous owner did a good job labeling them and keeping all the nuts and bolts, which is hard to do sometimes. So we're gonna see if we can figure out how this goes on. It doesn't slot in like a normal tailgate. We're kind of thinking that you put these in on each side and then slide it in and then bolt it once it's in. So we're gonna mess around with it. Fingers crossed it'll be quick and simple and we'll be done for dinner.
All right, guys, as you can see, we got the tailgate on. Opens and closes pretty nice. It's an old tailgate, but pretty happy with it. What do you think, Cole?
I think it turned out really good. And we were able to get it adjusted a little bit so it closes and opens pretty good. We don't know if we're gonna keep these metal bar ones or if we should convert it to cables. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We also need your guys' ideas for this filler neck. We thought about just cutting it in right here and adding a door like a normal filler neck, but we also thought about just leaving this as it is, keeping it clean where there's nothing there, and then where you reach over the bed and fill it up in the bed. So let us know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What should we do for the filler neck and what should we do for those cables?
No, we can't put it there. There's a hinge.
There's a hinge there.
I know what
we
you're saying.
Put it there though.
I'm putting it right
We
there.
just need to extend it. But anyways, with that being said, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. You guys should click on this video right here if you want to see how we built a custom cartel bed.
Or click on this playlist right here if you want to see this build come to life.
But with that being said, that's all, folks. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Any last words?
See you then.